welcome to Fer Friday number 135. I'm Bunny Barnes. I'm the all-holiday, all-purpose bunny. Good to see y'all. So, yeah, that coming into the room music that I didn't think to play until this morning. I've never played this before. At least I never played before. It was Diano. It's over 1,000-year-old Passover song. It means die means enough, and Enu means us. So it would have been enough is the translation. It would have been sufficient. And it's a song about being grateful to God for all the gifts given to the Jewish people, such as taking them out of slavery, giving them the Torah, getting them through Egypt 40 years, the Shabbat. But even if God had only given them one gift, it would have been enough. And that was followed by, of course, Peter Cottontail. Here comes Peter Cottontail. That's a little older than I am, not by much, but it was originally written in 1949 and released in 1950, sung by my favorite singing cowboy, Gene Autry. And who knew it had a chorus? I didn't. It was written by lyricist Steve Nelson and the music by Jack Rollins. So as I said, I am the all-holiday, all-purpose bunny. Let's see who's here. Oh, I see Joe Cat's here. Hope Wanda's with you. Keith Shaw, first man in the room, followed by Rhonda telling me to break a string. Thank you, Rhonda. I know she had to leave. I caught a little bit of that. Hey, Robin Gray. Hey, Slim. Slim did a great original set of all his original tunes. So it's kind of ironic because I plan to do a couple of mine today. And Ken Nashif is here with the friends, and Dave Mason all the way from Scotland. Hope you're doing fine, Dave. Enjoy your post. Yep, it was Diana. Hey, Carol Pred. Thanks for coming in. No eggs this year. Yeah, I know. They got a little pricey. I don't know. I mean, I don't eat eggs very much, so it doesn't really affect me. Only when I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, Connie Amex. Thanks for coming. Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. I think you're off, but if you catch the replay, glad you liked it. I got my little, I guess you can't see it from there. Oh, maybe you can. Right back there, Rhonda, is your ornament hanging on that doorknob. There you go. Yeah. So, Andrea. Ja, ich wusste nicht, dass ich das machen würde. I thought that I should do it for today because I'm going away to Tommy's camp, and I'll be seeing Andrea next week at the Suave Guitar Festival. Yeah. Hey, Jerry Resnick. Healthy Passover, happy Easter. There's the go. Ooh, I miss my Easter basket. Steven used to get me a whole Easter basket with all kinds of peeps. I love the bunny peeps, and I guess I'll have to buy them myself this year. Maybe I'll lose a little weight. That'd be good. Hey, Glenn Beebe. Thanks. Appreciate it. And Mike Burbick made it. Yeah, just saw you. And Peeps. There you go. Betty D'Aso. Hippity hoppity. Yepper. And Ricardo made it. Thanks, Ricardo, for coming in. Michelle Reeve is here. Oh, we got a good room today. And as I said, Joe Cat, is Wanda okay? Is Wanda with you? Good to see you guys. Yeah, I was looking at Chad Gadyo, but that's a little obscure to play on guitar. Pink elephants on parade. And you're dyeing eggs, Andrea. Oh, wow. I've done that in eons. I know I played Peter Cottontail a couple years ago. During the pandemic, I did Peter Cottontail, but I haven't done it since. Yeah. It's a long time. Axel Bienefeld is here. Mit Agnes. Also, hallo, grüß dich, Agnes und Axel. Freut mich, dass ihr zusammen seid. Yeah, I've been busy. This is my third live in a row. Wow. Hey, John Sims. And Larry Pattis. Wow, what a good room. Jordan Fanuff. Am I saying that right? Neuf is 9 in French. Fin neuf. That's my guess. I don't know, I'm usually good at languages, but that one has me stumped. Thanks for coming, Jordan. Appreciate it. Oh, that's a shame you don't have Peeps over there. I love Peeps. Especially when they get a little bit stale. I like them better fresh. One is inside. All right, doing gardening stuff. Music to garden by. So as I said, those songs were not planned for today. I had a whole nother coming into the room song planned, and then I thought, but wait, it was just Easter and Passover, or it's going to be Easter. It was just Passover. I should do those songs. So I figured out Diana this morning and reworked up Peter Cottontail for you. What I was going to do for my coming into the room tune was, because I'm going to be gone, I'm going to Tommy Emmanuel's guitar camp. And not to worry, I'm going to have someone staying here with Miss Wiggles, because I'm afraid that she'll have separation anxiety. So, or I wouldn't even announce that I'm going away. Yeah, so I'm having somebody stay here with her, because she's only a couple years old, and I know she's already seeing the suitcase and upset. So I won't be here for May 4th. And I wanted to do a tune written by Neil Young that was a tribute to the 4 unarmed students who were killed at Kent State on May 4th, 1970, by the Ohio National Guard on the campus of Kent State University during their anti-war gathering. And as we know, Raleigh Brown, our friend, was there at the time. And it was a sad day in American history and United States history. And it looks like we are heading in that same direction. And it's pretty scary. So I wanted to play this because I won't be here on May 4th. Here's 4 Dead in Ohio. We're dead in Ohio. Neil Young. I think I overloaded it a little bit. It was going into the red, but I hope it was okay. So, yeah, it is still Passover, Lauren. You're right. It ends on Sunday, right? Yep. Yeah. As it was written. It is. I didn't get to go to a Seder this year. I'm sad to say. I wanted to. Actually, I think last week I went to see Noah on my birthday. I went to see it. It was a fabulous production. And in fact, the gentleman who played Methuselah, who's Noah's great-grandfather, looked just like Stephen. He walked like him. He sounded like him. He laughed like him. So that was a nice little reminder. And it was an amazing production, bringing camels on the stage and bunny rabbits and skunks and horses. Horse rode right next to us up the aisle. Huge white horse. Just amazing, amazing production. Live animals on stage, and the animals who were too, oh, good to hear, no distortion. The animals that were too big to bring on stage, they, like elephants and giraffes, they had animated ones that were really good. So much so that my friend Arlene said, "Are they real?" I said, "No, I don't think so." So, but they were, yeah, it was a really, really great production. Sight and Sound out in Lancaster. A little at the end, a little over the top religious, but I understand that was their message. So, I'm so glad that it's not distorted. Okay. Tin Soldiers and Nixon coming. Yep. That's it. So that was supposed to be my Coming Into the Room tune. And then the next song that I was going to play, which I should be retuning for, was recorded by singer-songwriter Dan Fogelberg. And the reason I wanted to do this one is that this tune was written for ABC for its telecast of the 106th running of the Kentucky Derby in 1980. And it premiered on Network's Derby Preview Special the night before the Derby. That's coming up also on May 4th. And I won't be here. I'm going to have to set my recorder. Fogelberg said he wrote it in 2 days, and it peaked at number 18 on the Billboard 100, and is the unofficial theme of the Kentucky Derby. We know it's Old Kentucky Home, but I actually like this better than Old Kentucky Home. The chorus mentions the chance of a lifetime and a lifetime of chance, at describing the experience of young horses and their lives in horse racing. Hey, David Falcone, Harold Leas is here too. Thanks for coming. David did a great live today. And Susie Stuttinger made it. Thank you for coming. Wes Collette. Yes, Carol, it is Run for the Roses. for the Roses. Pretty tune, isn't it? All of his tunes. Yeah, he wrote some really good tunes. Really pretty tunes. Hey, Joe Owers, thanks for coming. Always good to see you. Oh, you're going to see Raleigh at Kent State, on the Kent stage. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish I could go too. Can't be in two places at once. How can you be in two places at once when you're not anywhere at all? Was that Fireside Theater, maybe? You know where I was in the 60s and 70s? Really? I didn't know. Let me clunk you all. I'm clonking today with mango nectar. Woohoo! Garcia wrote a song album called Run for the Roses. I did not know that. Different Run for the Roses, I guess? I didn't know. Cool. I'll have to look that one up. Hey, Stevie Coyle. Thanks for coming in. I shared Stevie Coyle's thing, too. I hope I shared Slim's. I think I did. If not, I'll go back and share Slim's.
I didn't get that. Can
See,
you try again?
My phone is telling me it's going to share it. I thought it was Steven talking. Look, he's there. Thanks so much. As Tears Go By. Wow. Now that's a song I don't do, Keith. I'll have to look at that. That would be a good song to do. Absolutely. Well, let me retune here. Because as I said, since I had other tunes planned today, you're actually getting a 5 for today. Not counting my coming into the room tunes. And as Slim said, we tune because we care. Or yes, I care. I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. As Chet said, tune them up, boys, it hurts my ears. Or something like that. Much better. So, this tune, when I did a Rolling Stone, really Slim, cool. Really, what a deal. Such a deal. So this tune, this is pretty challenging tune. This was written by Pat Bergeson, and he's a wonderful guitarist and harmonica player from Nashville. And he calls this Mountains of Illinois. Now, if you know Illinois, you know that Illinois does not have any mountains. And so when I talked to Pat about it, I said, so, Pat, why did you call it Mountains of Illinois? And he said, well, when I was a kid, I always wanted to climb mountains. And there weren't any. So I thought I'd write a song with mountains in them. Good reason. Good as any. So he wrote this in 1991. And he says he wrote it in about 10 minutes using changes for the verse that are very common, like those in Home on a Range. And then Chet wrote the bridge. And this was recorded by Pat. And it was also recorded by Pat with Chet. And it's also done by Brooks Robertson, Clive Carroll, and Tommy Emmanuel. And like I used to do this version years ago, but it's been a very long time. And since I'm going to Tommy's camp, and Clive is teaching there with him, I thought, maybe I could play this with the two of them. I know it's kind of a pipe dream, and I don't know if I'll be ready. But here's a good place as any to practice it, right? Because you guys are very loving and accepting. So here's my attempt at Mountains of Illinois. Illinois. Sorta. I got through it. I didn't stop. Yay. Hello, Susan Loudermilk. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. What an honor. Maggie Clark made it too. Thanks. Good to see you as well. Thank you, Betty. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Mike. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yep. Hey, David. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Coming from you, it means a lot. It's going to be 2.5 weeks. About that. Yeah. So, first, I want to encourage you to share. Let me retune. And say hi to my invisible friends, Kitsuri Kaku, Bob Salzberg, Craig Petron, Tara Anderson, Joe Wilcox, Maggie Clark. Is she here? She's here, right? Maggie, you're visible. I thought you were invisible. I was announcing you. I think you're showing up now. Something happened with Facebook. Joe Wilcox, Jane Walco. I'm so glad. And I did share live streams today. I shared David Falcone. Last night I shared Helen Avakian and David Irwin. Today was David Falcone, Stevie Coyle, and Slim Edelman. And then, let's see, the schedule. Saturday, it will be Warren Bendler will be on at 3 with his Folky Fridays on Saturday at 3. Saturday night, Meredith Axelrod and Craig Ventresco at 11 Eastern Time. These are all Eastern Times. Raleigh Brown will be back on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. with his All Request show. Maybe LJ on Monday, you never know. He shows up at the strangest times. Muriel Anderson will be live Monday night at 7 from Italy. We're going to have to tune in from Italy. Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Cook will be on Tuesday morning at 10:30. I will probably miss that one. Thanks to Carl Brownfield for playing my tunes on the Carl Shop Show. Go to kgfn.org to find the Carl Shop Show. It's a great, great folky roots program with comedy and all kinds of music. And then to Rusty and Jan of the Philly folk scene for playing my tunes now and then on there, and other fabulous artists like David Falcone. And there you can find them on the phillycam.org or WPPM radio on Thursday afternoon. And as I said, I won't be here until like May. Well, I won't be doing I'll probably be sleeping on the Friday I come home because I'll be jet lagged. And the following Friday I have a gig at the Philadelphia Protestant Home. So I probably won't see you until the week after that. But I will do my darndest to get here as soon as I can. And there are always, I know that Facebook is taking down videos, old live videos after a month, and I think after June all of them are going to be gone. But I've posted most of my 3 furs, 4 furs, 2 furs on YouTube. So you can go to my YouTube channel, just look for Bunny Barnes. Go to my YouTube channel and you can find old 2 furs, 3 furs, and 4 furs there if you need a bunny fix. And then you can watch my page, my Facebook page and YouTube page for the one I'm going to post next, when I'm going to be live next. The interview that I talked about last week with Paul Mash is now on his channel. I can't put it on mine, but I did advertise it on Facebook. It is Paul Mash, M-A-S-H, TV. Paul Mash TV. It's a wonderful interview, and it's like only 25 minutes. And it does tell the story of how I got into music and how I became an instrumental guitarist as opposed to a vocalist. And if you don't know that story, that's on there. And QR code here will take you to my CD and also to a link for Bandcamp if you want to download the CD. And also remember, I have it in USB format. And this is my website. You can go there. There's a button that will click you right to YouTube. So if you're not sure, go to bunnybarnes.com. Click right to my YouTube page from there. And you can also find all my gigs coming up. Next gig coming up would be Crossing Vineyards and Winery on the 18th of May, 2 to 6 in the afternoon. And then the following Sunday as well from 2 to 6. And this one is a Venmo link in case you're feeling extra generous. Never expected, but always appreciated. There's the Venmo link, and the PayPal link is over here. Thank you so much if you choose to donate. It's always appreciated, but as I said, never expected. So I think it's probably out of tune again because I put my capo on. But I'll look at that while I'm talking about the next tune. So I had planned really to do 2 of my original tunes today. And because I'm flying, I kind of really miss Steven because he would always wish me wings of angels when I was going to fly, to assure that I was going to get to my destination safely. And when he was on hospice, I started writing this tune, calling it Wings of Angels. And when I got to that, after he passed away, I wrote the second part. And when I got to Nashville, to Tommy's camp, I played it for my friend Jan Anderson, who's usually here, but I don't see her today. She's no doubt packing because she's going there too. So I played it for her, and she said, I said, I don't think it's finished. I think there's another part. And I did go back to my room that night and wrote the third part. And she had asked me if there were words, and I said, well, I only have words for the first line. Wings of angels carry me to Neverland, carry me so far away. And I said Neverland because on this CD, there's a tune called Never Neverland. It's actually mostly Raleigh's arrangement. And I dedicated it to Stephen, my very own Peter Pan. And when I was boarding the plane to come home, I was feeling pretty sad because Stephen would normally wish me wings of angels. I'd call him and say, hi, I'm on my way, honey. He'd say, wings of angels. Fly with wings of angels. And he couldn't do that. So I texted Tommy, and Tommy got it. He understood why I was upset. And he texted back, fly with wings of angels, bunny. So I was feeling a little better, but still missing Stephen, of course. And I got on the plane, and I sat down at my seat. I had a Prime Video all queued up to go. And I put in my earbuds, and I opened my iPad, and Never Neverland started playing. And in my mind, that was Stephen saying, Wings of Angels. But I don't have that today. And I thought, well, if I play Wings of Angels for my friends on my live stream, maybe they'll wish me wings of angels. Here you go, Wings of Angels. Wings of Angels. So this stopped scrolling. Let's see what I missed. Oh, thanks. Oh, guys. Oh, there are canyons in Illinois. I did not know that. Huh. Starved Rock State Park. Hey, Janice Athanan. Thanks for coming over. Oh, really? Your cousin lives 2 miles from New Hope. Well, you have to tell your cousin to come first of all, and then you need to come visit. Hey, John Sprouse. Thanks for coming. Ken Nashif, thank you so much. Oh, you enjoyed the early interview. Thank you, Lauren. There's my Wings of Angels. Llewellyn, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in eons. I'm going to see Alberto in 2 weeks. I'm going to see Alberto. He's going to be at Tommy's camp. Oh my gosh, good to see you. Thank you, all the Wings of Angels. South Africa, Llewellyn. That's wonderful. I got people from all over here. It really makes me so happy. I love thank you for the Wings of Angels. Many Wings of Angels. Hey, Barb Garcia. How are you? When are you going to New Orleans? That's what I want to know. Ah, thanks. Well, I have one more tune for you. I know it's usually 4, but like I said, it's 5 today because I had the others planned before I did Diano and Here Comes Peter Cottontail. So you get a bonus tune today. And I decided to play for you my very brand new tune that I wrote. This is a premiere. And I wrote this. It's called Sally's Carousel. I had a friend named Sally who was a teacher with me. She taught ESL when I taught German. And Sally was stricken by Parkinson's disease. And she passed away last October. And I started writing this song for her. Sally loved horses. I have a carousel horse on my porch that I bought when I retired with the carousel rocking horse. And every time I look at that, I think of Sally. Let me clunk you one more time. And Sally wanted every extraordinary measure. Keith. Sally wanted every extraordinary measure that she could possibly have because she had a daughter and has a daughter and 2 grandkids. And, she wanted to be alive as long as she could for them. So she would go from the nursing home to the hospital. She would back to the nursing home. She'd aspirate again. She'd go back to the hospital. They'd fix her up. They'd send her back to the nursing home. And it was so back and forth for her. I just thought it was like she was on a carousel, back and forth and up and down and around she goes. And so I named this song Sally's Carousel. And then a little later, after I had written most of it, I said to her daughter, I wrote a tune for your mom. It's called Sally's Carousel. And she said, oh my gosh, my mom used to say, how do I get off this carousel? So I guess Sally was sending me a message that she felt like she was on a carousel. And that's what I perceived too. So again, I don't know if this is ready for prime time either, but here you go. Here's Sally's Carousel. carousel. Let me know what you think. I want to go back on these comments. For sure. Oh, good. All right. Feeling the ride. Thanks, Lauren. And it does sound like a carousel song. Thanks, Carol. Aw. Thank you. Aw. Thanks. I hope that I'm tuned into people. I just lost another dear friend 2 days ago. With her, it was a blessing. She had ALS. And though it broke my heart that she's gone, she was trapped in her body and really wanted out, so she got out. Maybe there's another tune in there. Hey, Chris Brown. Thanks for coming with Trisha. Listen to my CD. Thank you so much. Hope you'll go back and listen to what you missed on this. Thanks, Susie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, these are great comments. Thank you so much. I really didn't even know if it made sense, you know. It was just in my heart, and kind of a classical theme. Wow, that's interesting. Hey, Evan Cole. Really? You got me out of the office? Hey, all right. Hi, Doug. Thanks, Evan. Say hi to everybody. Muriel and I will be back in August. Crossroads Arts and Guitar, and go check it out if you're in this area. Crossroads Arts and Guitar in Gilderbertsville. Oh, thank you. I love these comments. Hey, Annette. I'm so glad you made it. Go back and listen to the replay. It'll calm you right out. I really appreciate it. I will have a great time, and as I said, there's going to be somebody here with Miss Wiggles, because she's a young kitten, and I don't want her to be alone all that time. So I'm having a friend come in and stay for the time that I'll be away. So thank you all for the love and for listening and for wishing me wings of angels. It means the world to me. I will be wearing a mask on the plane. My cousin just got COVID, so I know it's still out there, and I want to be safe on the plane. So be careful out there. If you're going to gatherings, be safe. 6 feet is still a good idea. I love you all. Take care. Be well out there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in a few weeks. Look on my page. Bye-bye.